What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. Super excited right now. The time has finally come. Finally got a 110. It has been a struggle. If any of y'all are out there trying to find these, you know they're impossible to get. Didn't get it the way I wanted to get it, but I got one way or another. So this video, I'm gonna do the first mods that I'm gonna do to this thing to make it more usable for me. Let's go over here and see what we got. All right, so we got some BBR dampening rods, make the front end taller. So what I'm doing with the suspension on this thing, I am watching other videos with the BBR stiff springs and the stiff rear shock spring. It looks totally brutal. So I want to try the dampening rods with the OE springs to see how that does. And I did just get a shock extension. I know I have to notch the frame mount a little bit where the shock goes in, but I do want to try that first before I put the stiff stuff in it, because the stiff stuff looks pretty brutal. I got BBR throttle tubes so I can get a full-size grip, which I think some people have had issues with these, so I hope they will work. Got the Pro Taper bars, XR50 bend. Got a set of grips, got a longer brake cable, longer throttle cables, got a shift lever, I got a shift shaft support brace so I don't bend my shift shaft, and a set of oversized pegs, and then I got some red plates here. My backgrounds that were not in yet, but I'll go ahead and throw the red plates on because I think it looks good. So I'll probably just do a time lapse through this build process and just do a reveal at the end. So, got a little time lapse in, then we had typical GoPro issues. Did get the bike built, so I'll just go over all the things that I did that you may not have seen, you may have seen. I think I got some of it, then I was having some issues with the camera, but she is complete. So, it's looking good. I have not ridden it yet. It still doesn't set on a stand, just like every 110, unless you put one of the skid plates on it. But let's go over what we did here. You may have seen, took the forks, pulled them apart, put the longer BBR dampening rods in them, put some heavier fork oil in it, left stock springs and that stock spacer in it. I did bars. I got the BBR throttle tube, which some people had issues with these things, but mine works great. Longer throttle cables, longer brake lever. I did these eBay foot pegs, which I was unsure about. They were actually the hardest thing to put on. Then everything I did was the foot pegs. I got the shift support brace with the shifter, and I did put a shock extension on the rear. Now, a lot of people said that, you know, you got to notch and trim the frame where the extension goes in there, but I absolutely did not. It fit perfectly. It's not catching or hanging on anything, so that actually went really smooth. Don't know if I want to do an exhaust or not. I want to keep it quiet, but I heard it does make a pretty decent horsepower issue. If anybody has an opinion on that, comment below. Let me know what you think. If you got any questions on anything, how I did anything on this build, just leave me a comment. I'll answer you, let you know how to do it. All in all, it's not too bad. Like I said, the foot pegs were the most annoying piece to put on. Maybe because they're just cheap foot pegs. But I am gonna ride this thing, test it out, but you're gonna have to subscribe and wait till next week till I'll post that video. So hit that subscribe button, watch out. I'll put a new video of riding it, review it, see if it was worth it or not to leave the stock springs in it, or if I should have went stiffer. But then we'll see what we need to do from there. I should have my backgrounds by next week, so I'll get those on there, even though it looks super fresh with the red plates on it. Wouldn't mind not even doing numbers on it. It just looks good. So yeah, man, leave me a thumbs up, hit subscribe. We'll see y'all next week.